So there was spring or perch, which is a coming fourth season. And then the second season had 3 seasons. And the second season was the inundation of the Nile. So if you can imagine the Nile Valley being flooded and all of the nutrients and the fertile soil that were coming from the Ethiopian highlands down into the Nile Valley to make it right for farming. So this is a moment in this change of season that we are preparing ourselves. Spring has passed and some seeds have been planted, but now we're ready for like the beginnings of the growing season. So I want to think about what is it that we're trying to grow for ourselves spiritually, as an individual, as families, and as community. What do we want that inundation of fertility to bring? You might want to consider in this day, what is it that you are giving and what is it that you expect to receive? So what reciprocity? What are you giving? And you might be giving up fear, pain, confusion, jealousy, envy. You might be giving up work or sacrifice. And then what are we expecting in return? Are we expecting peace, compassion, calmness, focus, attention, discipline? What are those things that we might be receiving in return? So in your meditation today, you want to think about it as you move throughout these woods, think about what can you leave here that isn't benefiting your life? What can you just leave in the woods? Some feelings, some animosity, some hurt. And then when you leave here today, what are you taking away? Out of the sunshine, the fresh air, the fellowship, what can you be taking? That's the conversation to have internally today.
Yeah, 10, I feel healthy.
Ashe.
David Still, and I feel blessed.
Ashe. My name is Chineke, and I feel transitional.
Ashe.
I'm Kinara, and I feel loved.
Ashe.
I'm Hotep, and I feel irie.
And let's see, I'm Bob Greg, and I feel breathed up.
That's one word. That's 2 words.
Hyphenated word. It's hyphenated.
2
Breathed up.
words. It's a compound word.
Again, 2 by 2. And breathe. Thank you. That reminds me of one other thing. A lot of times when we walk in the city, we're walking because we're holding stuff. We got a bag. We got, we're trying to walk and talk on the phone at the same time and all that. So this is an opportunity to actually walk and use your arms. A lot of times we walk and we don't use our arms. So when you walk, where's Kara? Kara is an athlete. When you run, do you just run with your legs? What do you do with your arms? your arms have to work too, right?
Yeah.
So in walking, and she's a very good athlete. Y'all should know this. So is her brother. Brothers. They're all good athletes. So she's a runner. So she should have no problem on this little walk. And the 800-meter guy should definitely have no problem.
800 meters.
800 meters. So that's serious athletes. Right. So breathe. Remember to breathe. And remember to swing your arms. So you're going to move your body. So mind, body, and spirit all going to be engaged. All right.
While the Rangers are here, can we?
The title of this meditation is called I Will Not Give Up. It was above the timber line. Everybody know what a timber line is? The timber line is the point at which trees stop growing. And the vegetation changes dramatically. So like, my first experience with timberline was in Kenya. On Mount Kenya, you're going up, when you get to be about 12,000 feet, it's like big trees just stop. It's sudden. It's not like it peters out, it just stops. It was above the timberline. The steady march of the forest had stopped, as if some invisible barrier had been erected, beyond which no trees dared move even in single file. Beyond was barrenness, sheer rocks, snow patches, and strong, untrammeled wind. It may not be what all that is within me cries out to be, but I will not give up. I will use to the full every resource in me and about me to answer life with life. In so doing, I shall affirm that this is the kind of universe that sustains, upon demand, the life that is in it. I wonder if I dare to act, even as a tree acts. I wonder, do you? Howard Thurman. The trip to do something a little bit different, but you're still growing. So with that, just want to open it up. Any observations?
I saw a tree that had fallen, and it was nestled. And this tree is about 15 feet long, and it was in the arms of other trees. It fell right into, it's like it was on purpose. I was like, brotherhood in the woods.
Different trees and different canopies that it makes. When there's a breeze, I noticed that the sounds are different going through the trees where you're walking. Like there's a breeze, and the trees make it sound different the further you walk out.
Anybody else notice that too?
Yeah.
One thing that I was over here yesterday kind of scouting this out for the day, and it was windy. And right in that area, I think where you're talking about, it was really interesting. Because it sounded like the trees were talking. And you could hear the trees that where branches were about to fall, you could hear that. It was kind of interesting.
She had mentioned